I wonder how, I wonder why. Yesterday you told me about the blue, blue sky, and all that I can see is just a yellow lemon tree. I wonder why. Yesterday you told me about the blue, blue sky, and all that I can see is just a yellow lemon tree.
She like a big on a nice face. I call her baby face. This was R&B, don't forget the bass. Yeah, shawty like the way I talk. She like the way I sing, the way I. Yeah, shawty like a piece of chalk. Before I write, I like to break her off. It's like an easy flow. That habanero spicy mango flow. Coming straight out the bungalow. I keep my on the bungalow.
Girl, give me a reason, even when it ain't enough. Holding and believing, show me what we got in love. Girl, give me a reason, even when it ain't down. Every time I pop in one that I love, they down. Every time I pop in one that I
It's the end of the world, Illuminati is coming. Gather the boys and girls and watches it all unfurls. They clutching at all their pearls and no one asking for guidance.
After thousands of requests, I've finally decided to give you guys exactly what you wanted. I'm going to make Hermione's Yule Ball dress for you today. I started the process by creating my pattern, which by the way is one of the more difficult patterns I've ever created because the entire dress is seamed from head to toe. I believe there are over 75 pieces that went into this dress alone. I started working on the bodice because I think it's a really nice focal point of the dress, and I wanted everything to be pressed nice, flat, and beautiful because this dress has so many seams to it. The skirt consists of over 50 flounces, which is basically a circle that you cut apart, and once you spread it out flat, it creates these little ruffles. The flounces are then sewn into each of the seams to the skirt to create the effect of the dress. After stitching, I overlocked every single edge and then pressed them flat and beautiful. The straps also have a flounce sewn into them to give a faux cap sleeve effect. This dress took almost 20 yards of fabric and about 2 days to make, and honestly, I see why they saved it for the big moment in Harry Potter. It's such a special dress, and I'm so glad I got to recreate it for you guys.
It's the final brain cell.
I don't believe you, no. 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 I don't believe you, no, no. One thing I love about you is your dedication. It got me dreaming at the station. On my way home, oh, I gotta wake up. This might be.
Drawing my cats as cartoons. This one's Kira. This one's Luna. She's insane! Let's get started. Draw 2 angry jelly beans. Add some ears. And some tails and toesies. Now put it all together. And this is what you got.
3, 2, 1, and late last night I went out to the field looking for something to eat. Then I spotted this here pumpkin. Should I carve it up for you? Wake up.
See the sky, see the clouds amongst the sun. See the day for everything it could be. Stop treading on that snooze button.
Today I tried drawing a Black Tim Burton character. I never really understood why there was no diversity at all in his films, but apparently in one interview he said that POC don't really fit into his aesthetic. Representation and diversity are very important on screen because they make people feel more included. Tim Burton's aesthetic is literally just dead, sickly looking people, so it doesn't make sense for him to say POC don't fit into that aesthetic. People of color die too. In Corpse Bride, Emily's face is pale blue, so I tried to give her a purple face to indicate that she is black. I gave her more Afrocentric features and an afro, and just like that, give a black character in this style. It's not that hard to draw POC with this aesthetic. You're just trying to justify racism at this point.
Let's see what he got. There's no way he was 9. A fort? I'm in college and I still draw stick figures. That's crazy. This just killed my self-esteem.
Really liked this guy in college. One night I went to a party with a group of friends. My DD got trashed and couldn't take me home. I texted the guy I liked and asked if he could come get me, trying to get him out of the friend zone.
Yeah, you thought.
He didn't reply. So I called an Uber. As soon as the Uber dropped me off at my door, the guy finally texted me back. He said, yes, I can totally come get you. Really liked this guy, so I was willing to do anything to hang out with him. The party I was at was about a mile from my dorm. I pulled up the location on my map, and in the heat of the moment, I decided that at 2 a.m. I would jog all the way back to the party in a city by myself because I was in love. I wasn't exactly thinking straight. I jogged all the way back to the party just so he could be my DD, just so he could pick me up. I remember him pulling up and I was beaming. This is love. But get this, I had to sit in the back. Why you ask? Because he brought a girl, his girlfriend. And instead of getting Prince Charming, I went home with his girlfriend and she took care of me.
They were literally goals.
So when I was a sophomore in high school, I had this teacher who would only let the students in her class use the restroom one time per semester. Well, one day I raised my hand and I was like, excuse me, I don't remember her name. Can I please use the restroom? And she was like, no, you can't because you've already used the restroom in my class this semester. Well, excuse me, you can't dictate my bladder. So I'm like all frustrated and I started secretly texting my mom because I wasn't allowed to use my phone in class. And I was like, Mom, I'm sitting in class right now. My teacher won't let me use the restroom. And she was like, I'll take care of it for you. And I was like, okay. So like 5 minutes goes by, and all of a sudden my teacher's phone starts ringing, and she walks up to it and answers it, and she's like, hello? Yeah. Okay, thank you. And then she walks up to me like so angry, and she like slams the pass on my desk, and she was like, since you have to go that bad. And I was like, yeah, I really do, thanks. And I got up and left. I didn't even have to go to the bathroom. It was just the principle of it. I just roamed the halls.
Loaf, 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 loaf.
Welcome to part 2 of my first time with gouache paint. Quick review, I'm making rainbow flowers and painting the petals went very nicely, but then things fell apart for me at the face. I started by putting in my darks and shadows, that's how I do it with my watercolor, but soon discovered this paint picks up the color underneath it, everything turned muddy, and I was panicking to keep my darks dark. I took a new approach and began re-establishing the lights. This seemed to at least get things back under control, even if I was still struggling to achieve the effect I desired. Once I had my values in the right place, I moved on even though I wasn't really happy with the face. Doing the hair went a lot better for me. I simply placed its large value shapes one at a time, then put in the highlights on top and pushed the darks in after, all the while letting the brush strokes do most of the talking and create the texture for me. By the way, the paints I am using are the pink gouache set from Maya Arts, and the brush set is also theirs. You can get them on Amazon, and I have a discount code. When I was finished up with the hair, I took another look at the face and realized I kinda liked it. I think I just let go of what I wanted it to be and actually looked at it for what it was. I guess it's pretty typical that when you're focused on how you want things to be, you only see them for what they're not.
It's about to
aldrig ändra mig. Aldrig, aldrig, aldrig. Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. I can't be the only one who hears you. Tears falling down at the party. Saddest little baby in the room. Fears, tell me fears, don't get me started.
Caroline, I think about you all the time. Like you're a friend of mine. Scream lights, just stay the same. And everything will be okay. Promise I will always wait for you to go and find your own way. Count up the loot, call up the troops. We coming through, we coming through. Count up the loot.
I can't be the only one who hears you. Tears falling down at the party.
Hello, I'm your neighbor. Goodbye, I'll see you later.
Yeah, going 8 like nigga. Move